from QuickDB. Thank you so much for being here today. Would be great if you can introduce yourself, tell us a little bit about yourself, and how the team kind of came together.
Hi, thank you very much, Tony. My name is Samson Ajulo, as you rightly said, and I am the CEO and CTO of QuickDB. So we discovered that there is a huge gap between the cloud providers who are currently owning the platform right now and the developers and startups who are actually making use of these products. And we are trying to bridge that gap and basically onboard as many startups as we can, as well as open the markets to individuals to also earn a share of the market value, as it were. So my team, we are not very much. We are just very. We are lean. We are basically we're basically we are all alumni of Web3 Bridge, which is one of the largest and the most promising Web3 organization in West Africa, Lagos, and we are proud to be alumni of that platform. So basically, we came together to build this vision, and we are so glad that we've gone this far. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Excellent. Yeah, so delighted to hear it. And tell us a little bit more about, your background. I know you, came from, the bridging solution, but tell us a little bit more, about your experience and history.
Oh, so I have over 10 years of experience in building products that puts data ownership back into the hands of individuals. So I'm a huge fan of data ownership and security. So my main vision and goal is to ensure that everybody understands how their data is being managed, especially when you're trying to interact with a platform that is new and does not have as much reputation as some of those other platforms that you already used to have. So I specialize in building the backend systems. I also have over 5 years of experience in cloud infrastructure with AWS, Azure and GCP. So that gives me the confidence to build what I'm building QuickDB for our community and as well as the developer community at large. Thank you.
Excellent. Yeah, absolutely love it. And you have, such a tremendous amount of experience, and as does the team. So it certainly makes you guys, a great fit to, build this product. And I really resonate with that too. I mean, we've all had so many, trials and tribulations, trying to use Cloudflare. We remember, vehemently that day, I think, about 2 weeks past when, X was down, everything was down. So yeah, absolutely love what you're doing, and yeah, would love to dive into it. So yeah, if you wouldn't mind sharing your screen, we'd love to see what you've kind of cooked up.
Okay. Um, Kindly confirm you can see my screen now.
Yes, we are in. Yep.
All right, we are in. So QuickDB is a community-powered platform where you can basically connect your computer and earn rewards as well as host application for others. The Our user targets are basically of two types. We are targeting node providers, basically those who will connect their system to the network and provide hosting and compute power for other individuals. And then our second group of users would be the startups and small scale businesses who basically just want to deploy simple applications without incurring massive cloud costs, but also have the power to scale, as it were. So we designed QuickDB in a way where installation um, joining the network with your device is very simple and takes less than 5 minutes. So let's take a look at that. So I am on the documentation and I am on basically the introduction where you have like a quick installation for your installation part. So the quick installation part, you can basically copy this command and paste in your terminal. And what that does is it checks what device you're using and basically picks the right installation for your particular device. So I'll try to get this done in less than 5 minutes, and we will proceed to the deployment screen.
Amazing. And talk to us more about, it's so fascinating how, you guys are kind of doing it in this kind of DPIN model where everybody can, provide to other people, how did you guys come up with that? It's very innovative.
Oh, so that's basically the power of African communities, right? We Africans can't live without one another. So we have the community mindset, and basically that has been instilled into us right from our childhood. We want to ensure that if this is our brother, we need to ensure that they also participate or partake of from our understanding, from what benefits that we have, as it were. Okay.
Mm,
So if I go
excellent.
ahead to register this, because the installation is complete, now I have to connect my device to the network. You basically get an interface that shows you to enter your device name as you want it to show up on the dashboard. So I'm going to call this node X, right? And it's not allowing me to register because I've already registered. So I'm just going to skip this screen because I've already registered this device before now, right? But it will show you your interface for registering your device, and you'll be able to connect to the network, as it were. Now, once you've connected your device, basically installed it completely, you would show up on the leaderboard as the node name that you registered as. So if I go to the leaderboard, excuse me, right? So I should be able to see all the active nodes at this moment. So these are 20 active nodes. We have more than 20 actually, but this leaderboard only shows you the top active nodes that can be used for deployment. So basically, that's all a node provider has to do. The system does every other thing for us in the background, so you don't have to configure. You don't have to configure your networking. You don't have to configure your storage space, anything like that, right? The system does that automatically for you, which is one of the beautiful things about QuickDB. Now, the next thing we're going to do is to show you the interface of how you're going to deploy. So when you want to deploy your application, you're going to have to go to app.quickdb.com, right, to deploy your application. So as you can see, there's no deployments here. I would quickly play a video if I'm permitted to do that.
Yeah, be great. Sorry, my Wi-Fi just went out for a second, but we came back.
Yeah, that's understandable. Okay. Welcome to the live demo of the deployment phase of QuickDB. So with QuickDB now, you can deploy your applications connected to your repositories. So we're testing with GitHub for now.
Mhm.
So first thing I need to do is I need to go to app.quickdb.com. So going to app.quickdb.com redirects me to this screen where I can then log in. Successfully. And currently we have no deployments yet. So if I go down here as well, there are no deployments. Now I click on creating a new deployment. So creating a new deployment requires me to connect my GitHub repository, right? So now I'm going to grant access to my repositories and then authorize. So this requires me to pass in my access token and then submit that. So now that my access token has been generated, I can see the list of repositories I want to deploy. Now, let's say I want to deploy this repository. This repository is called test deploy quick. You'll notice that in the root of the repository, there is a config.json file. So this is a JSON file that includes your build and start command. Additionally, you'll be able to connect a Docker file, right? But for this setup, we're only using our build and start command. So Docker file will be specifically for more complex deployments that require additional configurations or server configurations, as it were. So if I select any of this repository and I get my list of repositories, and I'll be deploying the main branch, obviously, right? So you can see, because of the JSON file that I already configured in the root of the repository, the application, the system has detected that this is a Node.js application by default. So next thing is I review my current setup and then I deploy. So this deployment successfully selects the best nodes available, right? In a list of global nodes that are available on our platform, right? And once this deployment is complete, you would see the replica state is live and what replica is deployed on, replica one. Ideally, each of your deployments are defaulted to 3 available replicas, and the best replica is what is going to be displayed here. For any reason this replica goes down, it would automatically redirect to the next available replica, and then a new replica will spin up in its place. So that way you are always guaranteed of 99% uptime. Now, when I open my deployments, as you can see, I've successfully deployed this application, right, in a matter of minutes, right? So this is the application here. This is the file we just deployed. It's basically an Express application, right? And it has been deployed to QuickDB. Now, on deployment, you get a default URL, which can, in the near future, in a few weeks from now, you'll be able to customize your own domain name, also for free. Kindly note that this deployment is only available to select startups who will be partnering with, and you'll be using our platform for free for 6 months based on our SLAs. And we can guarantee you that after the 6 months, we would ensure that your development and deployment cost is at least 40% cheaper than what you're currently paying in whatever platform that you are paying. Thank you very much.
Amazing. Yeah, that was truly, truly spectacular. Great to see. And yeah, I mean, 40% cheaper. That's remarkable. So how were you guys actually able to achieve that? Is that because of the shared nature of the network?
Yeah, it's because of the shared nature. So we are basically not going to be paying for infrastructure costs. The node providers are the ones that are managing the infrastructure costs, and they only need to pay for basically power and internet speed. Right. So if you have power and internet speed, you'll be able to join our network as it were, as opposed to setting up a very expensive data center, which would basically also add to the cost of managing that data center and also maintaining it as well, right? So we will only be taking a fraction of the payments that would be going to the node providers. We're only maintaining fraction of that. Less than 10% of that will be coming into our pockets to help us keep the network active, as it were.
Excellent. Very cool. Um, all right. Did you have any more to show us, or that was it for the demo portion?
Oh, yes, that was it for the demo. I just wanted to mention or reiterate again that the platform is ready and open to select individuals as long as if you're spending over $100 monthly on infrastructure costs and you're just a startup. I'm of the opinion that that's too much because you're just a startup.
Of
You should
course.
probably spend less than that. At least $50 should be a maximum you should be spending per month. If you are spending more than that, we can also help you with um, optimizing your infrastructure, going through your infrastructural plans, and then giving you a plan or a plan that actually would help you deploy your applications in a more optimized way so you also manage your cost effectively as well. Okay.
Excellent.
So if
Very cool.
yeah, if that sounds like you can hit me up on X or wherever after
Yeah.
now. Thank you very
That's
much.
excellent. Yeah, well, I'm sure a bunch of people come slide in those DMs. Yeah, okay. Yeah, go ahead and close your screen, and yeah, we can just I have a couple more questions for you.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to cancel it.
No worries.
Is there a way to do that? I can't say I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly either. No worries. We can just keep the conversation going in any
Yeah.
case. I did want to talk to you a little bit about the tokenization and how the token holders will benefit from, being a holder and being a part of your community.
Oh yeah, so we are rewarding with our tokens. We are going to be rewarding with our tokens. Hopefully, we launch very soon, and they would get a portion of the tokens for keeping their device active for a particular number of times. So currently, we are tracking the heartbeats of each device for 2 minutes. So that means every 2 minutes we have to ping your device to find out if you're active or not. Then for the entire day, if you're active for the entire day, for every 30 heartbeats, we apportion a certain number of tokens to you as well. So that's the primary reward system that we have. The other reward system is basically going to come from the startups who are deploying applications are also paying for the applications as well. So they'll be paying to the node providers directly, who will only be like intermediaries, as it were.
Okay, very cool. Yeah, love that revenue model, and just general operating and the tokenomics. That's beautiful. Lastly, I wanted to get into roadmap. I know you mentioned that one of those pending things will be done in the next couple of weeks. But what do you think the product will look like 3 months from now to 1 year from now?
3 months from now, we'll basically have all our deployment interface. The compute interface you're seeing right now would be up to standard, so we can basically onboard anyone. And also, 3 months from now, we hope to triple our current number of node providers. Right, so we have currently 75 node providers. A few of them are going on and off, so we need to triple that to ensure that we are at least 500 node providers strong. Right? So we are 500 node providers strong. It means we can accumulate, accept more deployments. And beyond that, when we get more funding, and node providers will only come when they are really incentivized, right? So if you are incentivized, that's more than enough reason to get. So I believe that if we incentivize the node provider just as much as we are always, so if I have a data center, for instance, I have to maintain that data center and spend money to maintain the data center. So if we spend some of those money that we're supposed to be spending on maintaining our data centers and give those money to the node providers, I believe they will be more than motivated to join the network, even for a very, very, very minute fraction of that fee,
Yeah,
of that cost, as it were.
that's very cool. Love that. Excellent. So thank you so much. I mean, greatly appreciate. I absolutely love what you guys are cooking up. So where can people find you and connect their nodes and interact with you and your product?
Okay. Basically, we are on X at QuickDB Online. Excuse me. QuickDB_online. Can I put it in the chat? Then that's
Sure.
our public X handle. Then you could also go to quickdb.com
Quick debug.
to view our documentation. And basically, I think the best place to reach out to us would be on X. If you reach out to us on X, we can also provide you support from there as well.
Excellent. Very cool. Well, thank you so much. It's been phenomenal, and yeah, wish you all the best. We'll be chatting to you soon.
All right. Thank you very much as well. Thank you for having us on the call. It's been a pleasure.
Appreciate it. All right.
All
Cool.
right.
Bye now.
Bye. Yeah.